Well, how's it going, guys? Happy New Year's Eve 2024. This is just going to be a quick video update on a few things that I wanted to touch base on. Sorry for the lack of content lately, but I've just been struggling to get videos edited. My latest one I've been working on, and the audio is just so bad I'm about ready to scrap the whole thing and start over. Anyway, I just wanted to do a quick update video specifically with regards to one of my projects. Okay, so this is mainly going to be an update about my Artemis keyboard, a couple of recent developments on it. In particular, I have kind of finalized the programming that I am happy with for the microcontroller. There's a little Pro Mini Arduino that goes on the back of the board and controls the LED. It's just a power LED, but kind of sorted it out so that it also does the turbo function now in the way that I had intended it all along. And it took me a while to get the software working properly. It has to be interrupt driven so that it can react as fast as I want it to, and I'm going to show you exactly what that means here. So let me reset my computer, and we're going to go into SDC Explorer. Basically, you can see, and I know this camera doesn't pick up the colors very well, but when the machine first turns on, the LED comes on green. The LED state always starts green, fades to blue, fades to red, then goes back to green. And it's a nice slow fade. It's not too distracting, and it's not super bright. So the key is also the turbo function, which has to be interrupt driven. Whenever the machine goes into high speed mode, the LED will immediately turn kind of an orange and fade to red, and it'll just pulse orange to red rapidly, so that it's a much more distinctive pattern than this slow fade. So let me show you what I mean. A good example is Nick's Pac-Man, because this is a fairly large program, and what it does is it loads in chunks and watch the LED. It's green and it'll flash red every time it does some I/O. It flashes red to do the it flashes red not to do I/O, but to do decompression or to load the next chunk. It goes back to normal speed to do the disk read, and then once it's finished loading, now you can see we're in high speed mode, and this is what the high speed mode looks like. Alright, so let me back this out a little bit, and I'm going to show you what else I've got going on. Alright, so we'll see what we can do here. So this is the keyboard. This is another one that I have already built. Here you can see the MCU. Well, you can almost see it if it would freaking focus. Okay, so keyboard updates. In addition to sorting out the software, I had to figure out the hardware, how to hook up the magnetic connector. Those of you who already got one of my keyboards should have this connector, but probably just connected straight to the board to power the LED. And if you got one of my boards like that, just let me know and I will program an MCU and send it to you. And you just connect the power to the raw, ground to ground, and pin 2 goes to pin 4 of the magnet. So Pin 1 is 5 volts, pin 2 is ground, pin 3 is unused, and pin 4 is the turbo 2x output from one of my turbo boards. The other thing, in addition to no bezel here, the keyboard PC board is slightly thinner than the Coco's keyboard, the plastic. So this actually has a little bit of wobble to it. So I have come up with actually some little, if I can get the light on them just right, you can maybe see there, maybe you can see that. There we go. We got some spacers on here. So these are just some little plastic washers. So let me show you how these work. I'm gonna just go ahead and shut this off. I'm gonna pull my lid off here. Prop it up under the bottom corner here. So I'm going to unplug my ribbon cable, lift up the keyboard. I've got my magnetic socket here. So all I'm going to do is take this. I'm going to put one of these, and this is on a sticky tape. So these are going to be self-adhesive. Just peel this off of here. I want to make sure they line up with the holes pretty properly, so I'm going to use this little screwdriver here because it kind of fits on there just right. Put that down on the hole, press it onto the PC board, pull my screwdriver out, and it's still on the screwdriver. More. I guess I'm going to do 3 more because I sure as hell don't want to just have half of it done. Alignment tool to the keyboard. Remove the alignment tool. Okay. Let's get the other 2. Alignment tool. One more. And there we have it. So now to put the keyboard back, I can just kind of hover over that and it'll line up perfectly every time. Make sure I don't pinch the wires. I guess I can plug my lid back in here. That's for the GoTech. Alright, everything fits nice and snug and no more wobbling. Fits beautifully. So if you have one of these keyboards, one of my Artemis keyboards, and you're using it in a original case, you probably want some of these spacers. Hit me up in an email if you need them. I will happily send you not only some spacers, but a pre-programmed MCU that you can hook up to your keyboard and do cool things with the power LED. Alright, so let's fire this back up one more time. Just show you this one. Oh, you know what? Idiot. Some genius forgot the keyboard. Plugs in easily. Alright, let's give this a shot. I will be playing with my keyboard controls. Oh, enter. Oh no, why? That's not good. Oh. God, I can't believe I even made that. Oh well. Thanks for watching. And remember, cocoa every day.